Okay, this is our inspection after we've installed a second box. And our weight today was 79 pounds. Last week it was 56. But remember, we had only we added a box on there, which is about 21 pounds. But this all have foundation on them. The other hives all have drawn comb. So let's take a look at what we got. Take off our telescopic cover and let Jim do his smoking gig there.
You want me just to set this whole box over here to the side without doing that?
Yeah.
So keep them calm?
Yeah, let's do that. So we're gonna leave the lid on, and I broke this apart, so he's all set. He's gonna lift it off. We're gonna smoke them down. They look really good. Look at how they're covering the top bars. Really good. Okay. We'll get them all to duck down so we can get a frame out here. There we go. See, sometimes they're a little stubborn.
Well, it's all brood. Honey on that side.
So seeing this damage here, that tells us we got some burr comb against the wood, and we do. We'll take that out, but you can see they put some pretty good honey on the outside. Look at that brood. That's picture perfect. Okay, now look at the honey now that's in the corners. See up here? See down here, they're putting a little up there. So that's ideal for us, okay? Now we'll take out one more frame and then we'll let Jim, yeah, go ahead, take that out. You can get it with your hook hive tool. Okay, we'll lay this out front for him to eat the honey off of. If you'll listen, you can hear the bees humming a little more because I'm standing it sort of into the front of the hive, and they're not liking that. What do we got there?
Pollen. Little brood.
But look at the honey dumped in here.
Yep.
Okay. And,
no eggs or larvae. They're coming back and dumping honey in there.
Okay, but we saw some drones too, so that's a plus. See, the bees have come back up. Brood on this side.
Yeah, they're coming back and filling up the empty cells with honey now.
So what happens during the day, they'll dump into empty cells. Then during the night, they'll move it to the honey frame they're gonna work, okay? Now that was an undrawn frame we stuck in there.
Well, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, it is.
Look at how nice is that honey in there too?
No, that's all eggs.
All eggs?
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. See how that queen likes fresh comb? Look at them. Look at how calm they are. It's a beautiful hive to work. And again, what do we got there?
There she is. There she is.
Yep, there she is walking down here. See her? Looking really good. So that's why we saw the fresh eggs.
Look how long her abdomen is.
Just so much fun to watch her walk on the comb. We could stand here for 5 minutes and burn film.
Okay.
Then I smoke.
I can see that this next frame is all
Cap brood.
cat brood, and I don't want to take a chance on disturbing her anymore, so I'm just going to slide this over gently. There. And this was undrawn as well when we set it in last week. See what she's done here, if anything.
So if you
Another gorgeous frame.
Yeah, that was one of the
eggs
undrawn.
again,
No, not yet.
she'll get
Not
around
drawn
to it.
out quite
But
as
they are
much. What's that? Yeah, here's eggs.
Yep.
Yep.
So you see she skipped the drawn frame, even though we stuck it in between two, and that's what you want to do. Look at how they've drawn out the comb uniformly. Because they have drawn comb on both sides of it. So if you stuck 3 of them down in the bottom, you would have a problem. Together. Okay.
Next one I can tell is all drawn comb. Yeah, and they've gone and started to fill that one up. This one on the end is freshly drawn comb.
It's all honey on this side.
Oh man!
Who grabbed a marker?
Thick that is.
Wow. Look
Okay,
at that.
remember last week we saw this one was all drawn out. See that? But they irregularly drew it out, and so we pushed it to the outside, and they'll slowly get rid of this brood right here and continue filling it with honey. Okay, the other side of it is all comb. You can see they're starting to put a little wax on it. Just leave it there, it'll be fine. All right. This is sort of what we would expect to see. Okay. Now, Ted, you happen to have a pin with you?
Yes.
I forgot to grab one. We need to mark these combs while we're here. So remember, we're marking combs for age, and we were putting some out yesterday on a hive. I will let you do it. Got to be on that corner. So you want to mark those that are not marked? The issue is we had a bunch of them we forgot to mark in the past. So it was kind of crazy to get in there and look at them and go, okay, how old is that? You know.
It's pretty good, Jim.
Upside down.
Writing upside down.
Wow, did you take an engineering class or something? Okay, let's go look at number 2 hive.
You want
Let's
to just set this on top of
no,
here?
set the inner cover over on top of this and we'll
Okay.
keep it nice and calm. I'll move around the other side real easy. We'll look at it. I don't like working them on top.
Okay.
Especially with hobbyists. I think we got plenty of honey in here. We're not going to need to leave the feeder.
No.
So we're going to take the feeder out. We'll move everything over. Look at that. Jim got it out. Now remember, this is all foundation except for this one frame right here. Okay.
Look at how much they've drawn out in the morning.
It's all honey.
Wow.
It's all honey.
Okay. It's not a crime to have honey in the second box.
Show me that drawn comb. That is 1 week's worth of comb building.
Yep.
That's amazing.
I think they've done it all the way across.
Yeah,
they
they
have.
Anything,
No,
eggs or
it's all-
anything in it?
It's all honey and pollen.
Okay.
That's fantastic.
So this is a comb from last week we stuck up here. Okay.
Same thing. Pollen and honey.
So once we see these frames are drawn out like this, and this is pretty dang good, we should seriously be thinking of putting a honey super on it.
You got brood. Oh, that's.
So that's a drawn comb from last week. You see how nice it looks? Taking real good care of the brood. Got honey in the corners. Let's see if she popped up on this one. Sometimes they do that.
It's all drawn.
Any eggs?
Nope. All honey. All honey.
Ted, Steve, you want to grab us a comb out of the foundation out of the first door there? Okay, we got one here that's not drawn out, right?
Nope. Nope, that's not drawn.
Okay, hold on. So this one's drawn, right?
Yep.
So let's push
Put it
this
in
over.
here.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, pull this one out and put it here. The reason is they'll draw it a little better.
Oh,
We don't want them drawn. Remember, we have a spacing thing, so pull this out. All right,
And then put
now
it
push
between.
it over, one frame.
Oh, gotcha. I see what you're.
So we got two nice drawn out frames. They'll continue to draw this really nice. We'll push everything over here and we'll put the new frame right here.
Yep.
Okay, see that? We're gonna push this over and we're gonna slide it right here. That guarantees they won't mess up your comb because of bee space. Okay, you wanna grab your pin over there?
Yep. I got you.
So we're gonna mark these frames as drawn out too. So we got 22 here and 22 here.
Not that one. That one's not
This
drawn.
one's this one here,
Yeah.
right?
Yep. We're feeble-minded. We
And
can't
this one,
remember.
right?
Yep. Yep. Skip. So in 1 week, they drew out basically 6 frames beautifully. Okay? Now we're gonna pry the inner cover off real quick. And I'll get over there and smoke it for a second so we can set this one down. They look perfect to set it anyway, so let's go ahead and do that. So we've taken the feeder out. So we'll lift that lid for just a second. We'll set this over beside the hive and let any bees that are left get out. We'll put the cover on it. Looks really good. Because we probably won't make it to the field day without adding a super, then we'll have to bring in Ted's boom truck and boom these hives out of here. They get a little too heavy with 3 stack too awkward to move them by hand. So that concludes today's lecture.